I'm an evil motherfucker, Joe, you know that?
I'm losing sleep over you. Sleep until noon. Wake up when the sun is shining back in my room. Poetically inspired by this steady growing fire. It's just people like you let me down. People like you let me down.
My name is Josh Vankel. I'm VK. I am 17 years old, and I am the drummer for Picture Perfect.
My name's Josh Claps. I'm 20, and I play bass for Picture Perfect.
Hi, my name is Pete Zengerle. I'm 17 years old, and my favorite position is reverse cowgirl.
No, dude, your position in the band.
I sing in Picture Perfect.
Rocco Fiato, 18, guitar.
I'm James Bauman. I'm 16 years old, and I play guitar in Picture Perfect.
Let's give it up now for the weekend. We'll spend these few days creeping throughout this silly town until there's no one around. We're living our lives like penguins. We're prey without a defense. We're swimming in the deep end and our good friend is gone.
Well, alright. The band originally started after two bands broke up. After End of Discussion and October Sky broke up, and then Pete came from End of Discussion, and Josh and Rocco came from October Sky, and so did the original drummer, Tyler.
And basically how it went down was Rocco called me up, I'm pretty sure, like out of the blue one night. And he's like, yo, let's three-way a phone call with Pete and try and start a pop punk band here because we wanted to take everything more serious. And so we had a three-way phone call, and we were like, this is how it's got to be. This has got to be the last band. We can't screw around anymore. We want to take things seriously from this point on. And so we decided, like, ever since that phone call, that this is going to be the last band. This is going to be the band that makes it. Either it makes it or we're done, pretty much, because we don't want to kid around anymore. So that's pretty much how it started.
And after that, Tyler left. Pete had messaged me because my band, Sharply Out of Focus, played shows with End of Discussion a lot, and he asked me if I was willing to join. And at first, I actually wasn't going to because I was still in Sharply Out of Focus, but ironically a week later, we exploded, and I was just like, hey Pete, is that offer still available? And I was like, yeah. So that's how I wound up here. And then after, a local hardcore band, An Untold Story, broke up, and that's how we got our new guitarist, James Bauman, and officially became a five-piece. And that's basically the story of Picture Perfect.
Well, the EP was kind of, I don't want to say like slopped together, but the EP was definitely like put together a lot more quickly than this because we had a couple opportunities that came up. So the full length, we tried to take our time, but we also tried to set some deadlines, which didn't really follow through. But the full length is definitely more like thought through and definitely just like better like put together songs all around.
I feel like these songs have a lot more mixture of genres. I feel like the EP was like very straightforward, like happy pop punk. With this new record, there's going to be some sad songs, not necessarily insanely sad, but just like some different sounds that you've heard from us before. A little bit of an indie in there, like an indie feel. Just more of a variety of sounds.
The full length is, it's come along nicely. The songs are really catchy. I'm really enjoying them, a lot of them. One thing we could have really worked on is we've kind of procrastinated with the lyric portion of writing, but
everybody keeps getting mad at me because I'm not writing fast enough. Originally, it was supposed to come out, I think, like January or something ridiculous like that. But I don't know, what month is it? March? Yeah, about that. I'm writing still. When the Coast is Clear is definitely like one of my favorite songs. We took so much time to write it. We took so much time to film it and all that stuff. We put it up on YouTube, and I remember it hit 10,000 views or something like that. And I was so psyched. That was above anything I expected, like honestly. I thought it was just going to be like our little tiny breaking point. It would help us, you know, show people or whatever what our music is actually like with a video. And then it jumped to 300,000 views, and then you know, it's just the song that like kept us going. It's the song that will probably always keep us going, and it's just our first like actual success we ever had. But I wrote When the Coast is Clear about this girl, Kylie. We were talking and stuff like that. But I had a girlfriend, and she was doing her own thing with somebody. And we were talking, and you know, I felt like I was holding back and stuff like that. So anything that happened between us would be bad. So basically, she just said one day, like, listen, we cannot do this anymore. We can't talk. We can't do anything. You know, we're only friends, and just talk to me again when the coast is clear. We'll stay in touch for the next few years. You know, and that's just like, it's literally like word by word of how it's written. But basically, that's just like, it's just the type of story like you meet a girl and you think it's love at first sight, and it's just a typical love story, you know, it's just my take on it. But that song definitely means the most to me. The writing process is usually, well, it starts usually like, usually me and Josh Claps in the basement bouncing off each other's ideas. And usually I'll come up with an idea or something, and then Josh will be like, you stole that from 4 Year Strong, you can't use that, and I'll be like, you're right. Or I'll write an idea and I think it's awesome and he hates it, and then he'll write an idea and he thinks it's awesome and then I hate it. And then sometimes we hit this magical point where we both write something awesome and we're both writing the same exact thing, and we run towards each other, high five, and then that's how a song is written.
I'm nothing special, really. I'm just a kid who tried too hard and lost his heart in someone else's.
In this case, Picture Perfect, we're in a basement and we record through Cubase, and it's something new for me, but I've gotten used to it since then, and we'll record the skeleton of the song in Cubase, and we'll tweak it from there. And right now we're actually at the part where we're going through all these new songs with the band and working on them from there. So
it's very, very challenging, actually. Like, if you guys knew what, like, the half of it of what we actually had to go through, you would never want to be a musician. In a good way, though.
This upcoming summer, we're planning to tour around the East Coast United States, meaning up from like Connecticut, maybe a little more north, all the way down to Florida, and as far like west as, I don't know, like Louisiana maybe. I'm not really sure exactly, we don't have the shows booked yet, but that would be ideal for us.
You know, trying to get our name out there, spread the word about a new full length, and maybe hopefully make some new fans out there.
Upcoming summer is, so we're gonna take James Bauman probably to Chicago. We're gonna make him meet a nice girl. We're gonna let him get with the girl, and then we're gonna kill Bauman. That's all we got so far.
Fuck bitches, get money.
Hopefully make a lot of new friends, impact a lot of people. Hopefully everyone digs it on the East Coast, and then hopefully people dig it on the West Coast next year or whatever, whenever it may be. So.
Honestly, I'm the happiest I've ever been, and I'm just so happy with where we are and that I've been welcomed into this family with open arms, and I couldn't ask for more.
My experience with Picture Perfect has been great. You know, we all work really well together. I've never been in any sort of band or anything that we all work so well together. And you know, we have our like fights, we have everything, but usually everybody is in it for the same goal. we all just want to do this the rest of our lives, so we work really well together.
It's been a good experience. I mean, I love these guys. They're honestly like my family, my brothers, and we've had some great moments with each other, and we've really made a lot of memories, and there's nothing better than playing a show. Like, the feeling of being on stage and just playing what you love playing and doing what you love doing is great, and I'm happy that I've been able to like make such great connections with these guys, and I'm proud to say they really are like my second family.
My experience thus far has been pretty awesome. I'd say this is my 4th band. I'd say out of all the bands, definitely this one's been the most real, whereas my previous bands were all pretty local. Like, we like to mess around. We still like to mess around here, but this is just more serious, and times have changed, things have gotten more serious, and I don't know, it just pays off in the end. When you do work, the fun pays back, and it's been good times so far. So
honestly, one of the best times of my life. It is honestly one of the greatest things I've ever done in my entire life, and I'm 100% proud of it, more proud of it than I've ever been of anything in my entire life.
The phrase "face the facts," basically, this like means a lot to me. But you know, like you grow up, you have this dream to become a rock star or whatever. You want to be a professional baseball player, an ice cream man or something, right? You grow up, you realize an ice cream man probably only makes $5,000 a year. It's the same thing. You know, you grow up, you realize that being in a band, there's no mansions unless you're Nickelback, which James Bellman loves.
I do not.
You know, but seriously, like you want to start this band, and when you're really little and you pick up this instrument and you think that one day you're going to grow up and be in a mansion and everything, that's possible, you know, but it's really slim. Like, you know, we're progressing, so we're meeting bigger and bigger bands and stuff like that. And I talk to them and I wonder how and I like ask them how they're doing. And the sad truth behind it is, if you're gonna be into music and start a band, you got to be into music. You know, it's gonna be really hard financially, and you know, there's not much faith left in music anymore. But I'm hoping that music is on a rise soon.
Every day that passes by, more and more I see from your mind. But I hope you won't forget those long late nights. We talked and lost track of time. I'll never know how she felt about this song I wrote. I poured my whole heart out for her. God, did it hurt? But she didn't even care. I guess I'll never know how she felt about this song I wrote. I poured my whole heart out for her. God, did it hurt? But she didn't even care.
I had to do it. She smiled. It just made her day.
Alright, so we're not just a band. Asia Perfect is also a multinational science organization. And today we're going to be conducting an experiment to see what the terminal velocity of this mozzarella stick is.
We're good.
Heard this, it wouldn't be so sad. It was the best I ever had.